Hey everyone, in today's video, I'll be showing you how the Ultra Knife is affecting the meta and how to play in this finance heavy meta. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, you probably already know, but with the balance changes with this season, Evergash's got nerfed. Power shots damage got reduced by 25%, which is honestly insane. I'm not even joking. This makes no sense at all. I mean, let's be real. Aside from a few exceptions, and the only real deck that runs Archers is 0.0 export, and it's not even boosted or anything. Sure, if Archers was strong, I'll admit that, but nothing it by 25%, that's just crazy. Some people are saying that devs just really hate export, and that's why Archers got nerfed this card. But jokes aside, let's talk about how the Archer nerf is actually affecting the game. Since their damage is now lower than ever, it takes a lot longer for archers to take down high HP units like Giant or Picker. So you can rely solely on archers anymore, you need to support them with cards like Tesla. It's probably gonna be rough against bad matchups, but we'll see how you really performs in top ladder. Next, I'll show you how to price 3.0 Expo in this meta where furnace is everywhere. First, when your opponent plays a furnace in the back, there are too many options. You can either place a Tesla in the back or go for a Expo. No, I mean Fireball. Just a quick heads up here. Don't try to counter it with archers, and definitely don't press your Expo in the opposite lane. Do that and you are guaranteed to die, trust me. I've already tested for you guys. Let me say again, if they play furnace in the back, drop a Tesla or play a fiber, and Knight is not an option either. Furnace doesn't have much HP and is weak to spells, so I recommend actively playing spells against it. 3.0 Expo is still totally viable. If you play smart, there's definitely room to make it work. No skill players are definitely gonna get wiped out, but if you watch my videos, you just might survive. The match is almost over. Let's get back to it. He's playing a Mega Knight Jack with Furnace in it. I'm pressing my Tesla here to set up for a push. But since a Magic Archer is coming from the back and it could be a problem, I'll take it up out with a fiber. He plays a Mega Knight out of bridge, so I need to focus on defending properly here. And I'm just gonna Knight here. He just played Lightning and doesn't have MK in hand, so I'm definitely going in. I feel like he could have played something there, but maybe he just give up. Alright, starting from the next match, I'll give it proper commentary. Let's hop into the next match. Okay, we are on the second match. I'm gonna hold off and see what he does first. It's a Goblin Joy, so I'll drop a Knight to counter it. I'm just gonna defend Furnace with Tesla. Man, that play was so blinded. Milada is full of suck like this. It's honestly so hard to win. When I suck out like 3.3, there was no meta. People just played wild, unpredictable decks, and it's honestly tough to play against. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try to pressure on the right hand. No idea what he's holding, so I'm just gonna wait it out. Here comes the Mighty Miner, and since the Furnace is here too, let's just take it all out. Okay. If I had done he had a cannon, I would have predicted over. Without further info in their hand, it's usually better not to commit to anything. Even cards like Scary and play a huge role on defense, so always keep that in mind and play them carefully. Berserker's coming down the right side, so I'm just gonna defend with Knight here. Left and push with the Droid and the Furnace. I'm gonna handle Droid with his point and log and drop a Tesla for the Furnace. Fireball was definitely an option there, but Tesseract felt more expandable, so I went with that instead. Alright, next up is the Archers. Let's see how strong they really are. Okay, I'm just gonna Archers here in the back. Okay, he dropped his tank from a weird spot, so I'm just gonna push right away. The Archers are already down, so I'm just gonna play log against Joy. Take a look at the right side. Maybe there's some massive, potentially fatal damage there. I could win with a spell cycle here, but it is middle ladder, so let's go for a kill with a push. Okay, I'm just gonna fireball here, and then scary. Okay, I'm just gonna lock. Okay, looks good. I messed up the timing on the spray here. He's going for 1+ push, but this should be easy defense. Only 10 seconds left. I'm just gonna throw a fiber and end the game. I still feel like Vultures are pretty good. I mean, their range is still crazy long. Let's hop into the next match. Okay, we are now on the third match. I wanna face stronger opponents, but it's tough in mid ladder. I really need to push to Ultimate Champion soon. Let's go for a fiber here. Oh no. Clip that, and I never show it to anyone. Even top ladder players make mistakes like this sometimes, I think. I mean, why hasn't boss bandit been nerfed yet? It's everywhere. I get that aversions were broken, but boss bandit's usage is even higher. People are seriously underrating how strong it is. There were so many other cards that deserve the nerf, so why archers? Yeah, necessarily just makes sad. Took a lot of damage there, but I'm looking to make a comeback from here. I'm not exactly sure what deck he's running yet, but I'll try to figure out while chipping away some damage. He dropped a furnace, so I'll press a tester to respond to it. Furnace if it's into export decks, Gorm decks, pretty much any deck. Its boss archie is insanely high. That's why I think it seriously is an emergency nerf. The range is huge, and if a furnace is just totally broken right now. World Breakers and Prince usually mean it's a classic Mega Knight deck, but since there's a boss bandit, it might be something different. For this defense, you should never tank with the Knight right away. It's better to put to the middle with archers or small units, soak the dust first, and then play Knight to clean up that way. You defend more efficiently, where the Knight is tanking drop sky to deal damage safely. Even if the boss bandit pops her ability, she will go for the skies nor the Knight, which helps you minimum damage. Depending on your cycle or situation, you might not always be able to do that. In those cases, try playing to the middle with Scary, and then drop the Knight, and if needed, press the archers behind the Knight for extra support. And since I have both Ever Archers and Ever Tester in my hand, I wanna go aggressive here. Ever Furnace is coming from the back, but since I've got one Ever Archers on the right side, it should be fine to push. Make sure to fire execution as possible. He played the fiber as a quick fix, but I still managed to deal a huge damage. Archer on the right side was only able to deal a little bit of damage to the furnace itself, and when things start to look bad like this, don't hesitate to defend with a fiber. The furnace has low HP, so it's vulnerable to spells. For now, I'm gonna press that Tesla in the middle. The most reliable and easiest way to defend against the furnace is to press the Tesla in the middle. You should definitely keep that in mind. I knew he was gonna play the executioner, so I'm just gonna knight here. I'm just gonna go for a log here. He played a perfectly timed up, so unfortunately export didn't connect. Since the Tesla targets the furnace itself, I'm just gonna scary to casual deal with the fire sprays that come out. Okay, I'm just gonna export here, and he played the executioner, so let's quickly take him out with fiber and log. Pretty nice. Export lock onto the tower. Judging my by my Taurus HP. He probably wants to go for the races. There's no problem ignoring this wall breaker. He already played his up design. It might not be necessary, but I always try to press my scale away from the Tesla just in case. This expert placement works well because the Tesla in the middle will react when units like the boss bandits get close to the expert. On top of that, let's go for Evo Tesla to keep up that pressure. Is this forever? The game is over. It was a short video today, but that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you in the next one.